Hello all, I wanted to talk about the pictures that I put on your slideshow for the symbol story and the difference between the good and the bad when you start to make your final artwork. So I have all of my symbol story ready to go. I have all of my words have a symbol and I need to go onto the paper. So this one is good. Now there's some reasons that it's good. And in your project requirements on that slide, it says that you should be having a focal point. You should be overlapping. You should be going all the way off the edge of the paper if you can. And all of those happen in this piece of artwork. My centerpiece is the fly, and you can see it's nice and big that I've drawn. So if I have a fly as my focal point, I want to make sure it's in the middle and it's big. So I'm going to draw it big. And when I'm doing that, I want to make sure it goes off the page too. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with some of your areas going off the page. It adds interest. It takes up a lot of space. Instead of drawing it just really small up here, and it's about the same size as all of my other symbols. The word a and the and to aren't that important in my story. It's the big ideas. The fly, all right? Why, the question mark. And that's all nice and big. Now, another thing that I said you could do is put symbols inside of symbols. So you can see I have the question mark, which is a symbol for why, inside of my fly. So I'll just kind of do that idea here for you. So I'm going to take this and draw the question mark inside of my fly. And I also did something else, which is overlapping. You can see I overlapped part of the fly with the question mark, and I also went off the page with my question mark. So if I was going to do, say this symbol, I could start it over here and overlap it. Now, depending how important symbols are, you can make them smaller and bigger. So again, you don't want all of your symbols separate and the same size. And you can see in this one, nothing goes off the page. Here, my symbols are nice and big. I have a focal point, which is my fly. It's the main subject of my story. I've overlapped layers and symbols. And I've also put symbols inside of symbols.